Hello friendos, welcome back to my channel. If it is your first time here, hello, my name is Laurel. I'm a weirdo that likes to experiment with all things beauty and style. In today's video, we're going to be talking about something that would have made my Christmas gift giving guide had it been available online at the time. It's the Sephora Favorites Deluxe Perfume Sampler. Now, I think this is one of the best gifts you can give someone because all of their sets come in an array of different scents, and there's also a redeemable certificate inside that lets you take that certificate to Sephora and get a full size of one of the perfumes inside. For this one, we have 7 different perfumes to cover, and we also got a Dark Star mascara from Pat McGrath Labs in this one. I'm going to be giving you guys my thoughts on all of these, so just stay tuned. So friendos, I feel like I need to give a bit of a warning here. So I can be really picky when it comes to makeup, and if you think that I am choosy when it comes to makeup, girl, I can be brutal when it comes to perfumes. I've told you all before that I have years of experience working in fragrance, and it's made me a little bit of a snob, if I'm going to be honest. Not really a snob, but again, just very particular when it comes to fragrance. So if I say something about one of these fragrances and it is something that you know that you like, or if you go to the store and you try it on and you think it smells wonderful and you just want to wear it every place you go, that's fine. I'm not here to judge you. Also keep in mind that fragrances smell differently on everyone. That has to do with body chemistry. But with that said, this is just my opinion and my experience. And most of my audience, I can tell by what they leave me in the comment section, you guys, we're on the same track here. I feel like I can say things without everyone getting offended. So thank you to my audience for being the kind of open-minded people that you are. Love you all. So I'm not going to prattle on. Let's just get started. So I want to go ahead and get my thoughts on the mascara out of the way. This Dark Star mascara is the second mascara for Pat McGrath to release. It also has been wildly popular with people who like the brand, but to be honest, I much prefer her other mascara to this one. This one, it's not bad or anything, but it's nothing special. I just really felt like I could pick almost any drugstore mascara and it do what this did. So, see ya. Now, let's get into the fun stuff. We have 7 perfumes to cover. They are Versace Dillon Turquoise, Nest New York Indigo, Toca Florence, Giorgio Armani My Way, Atelier Cologne Lemon Island, Chloe by Chloe, and Clean Reserve Warm Cotton, and that is in the Reserve blend. So these are in very small bottles, and if you hear me talk about the packaging today, just know that I'm referring to their larger size, not the one that I'll hold in my hand. So for Versace Dillon Turquoise, this perfume was released in 2020, and I believe this is the newest one that we will review today. This is described as a floral fruity scent, and I think that that is spot on. Right away, this appealed to me so much. It's very youthful, but also elegant. I immediately got a strong scent of citrus, and that would include mandarin, orange, and lemon. We get a tiny hint of freesia and jasmine, and then a very faint musk and woodiness. I did look that up so I could make sure that my nose had definitely smelled it right. It really is a knockout fragrance in my opinion. This one also lasted a decent amount of time on my skin. I went 4 hours without it wearing off, and as far as others' experience around me, I tested it out with my family. They could smell it on me within 2 feet of being next to me. So with the set, you're only getting 0.25 fluid ounces, and you could redeem the certificate for 1.7 fluid ounces in a full size. Normally that would cost you $84. Next, we're moving on to Nest New York Indigo. This one probably has the cutest packaging of all the perfumes that we're going to talk about today. I just really feel like they always knock it out of the park with their packaging. I do not like their candles, but their fragrances, for the most part that I've tried, aren't bad. So Sephora called this a warm and spicy fragrance. I don't really feel like they got that right. I would describe this as very aromatic. Now, this is one that I started out liking, and then my sister asked me, "Why do you smell like butt wipes?" And then I couldn't get it out of my mind. It really does smell like her boyfriend's butt wipes. Like, we went in the bathroom and we compared the scents. They're spot on. So unfortunately, I ended up not liking this as much as what I initially did. If my sister hadn't put it in my head, then I probably would have went all day just happy and thinking that I smelled great. But yeah, now I've put it in your head and you won't be able to get out of your mind either. Sorry. So what this smells like to me. This smells like white tea, cashmere, and fig. This perfume was released in 2014. It has very high ratings, but what I've seen on some websites is that people complain that it smells like bath water and that kind of scent. It's also pretty weak. In trying it out, most people can't smell it on me if they aren't right up on my person, and also this dies within an hour as far as the longevity on your skin, or at least on my skin. With this one, you are getting 0.25 fluid ounces, and just like the Versace Dillon Turquoise, you would get a 1.7 fluid ounce full size if you redeem the certificate, and that normally runs $76. Next, we'll move on to the oldest perfume on the list, which is Toca Florence. It was released in 2006. Sephora calls this a floral scent, and I think that they got it right this time. So this to me smells very, very heavy on the gardenia side. It's also one of the most mature smelling scents that I've smelled today. I really, really like this. I'm a huge fan of gardenia. I feel like that is floral done right. The gardenia in this smells very nice. There's a musk element to this that kind of elevates it and makes it a little bit more mature. I've told you guys before, I really, really like Alien by Thierry Mugler. I practiced. That one is a little bit more ethereal, it's weird, and it's also a little more youthful. This one is a little bit more grown up. And I won't say that I would think that this perfume would age you, but it also doesn't smell youthful at the same time. Again, I did really, really like this one. So in this little bottle, you get a little bit less. It's 0.17 fluid ounces. You could redeem it for a 1.7 fluid ounce, and that normally is priced at $76. And of course, this is supposed to be inspired by the city of Florence. I don't know how you could limit that to just one flower, but that's just what they did. This also has a tiny hint of pear, and it is pear done right. A lot of perfumes has pear done wrong. For example, I don't like Gucci Flora that much. I feel like the pear in there is just not a good pear. I feel like the pear in here is just, it's a light hint and it's done right. It smells very natural. And then it says that there's bergamot in here. Now, bergamot when paired with floral can really, really make a perfume smell old. But I don't smell the bergamot, and I think that that's a good thing. Next, by Mr. Giorgio Armani, we have My Way. I feel like I've stepped into the early 90s. I don't know about you guys, but this packaging and the scent both feel like they belong in 1990, in my opinion. So this is a combination of orange blossom, bergamot, and musk. Like I said before, whenever you are pairing a floral with bergamot, you're whipping up a recipe for smelling like an old person. Then coupling those two with musk, and the perfume can become full-blown grandma, and that's what happened here. Now, this does have high ratings, so again, my opinion on this is not a popular one, but I just got some on my fingers and I feel like I just hugged an 80-year-old. Now, if you do like something that's very, very strong and those type of scents appeal to you, you'll probably like this. It's very, very pungent, but I can't help but think that if I were to wear this, people would run out of an elevator to get away from me. Like, that's how strong and how long lasting this perfume was. I did wear this all day against my better judgment. Not a fan. No one in my household liked this. So that's a strong pass. Let's move on to Atelier. Friendos, if things look weird, I just had my camera to cut off. Not sure why, and I had to reset everything, so hopefully everything still looks groovy. So moving on to Atelier Lemon Island. I'm gonna go ahead and spray some of this just to get rid of that My Way lingering stench. So much better. So Sephora calls this fresh and citrus, and I could not agree more. Lemon, jasmine, coconut, and vanilla are some of the main ingredients in this cologne, but I will say the only thing I really smell is lemon. But it's a very, very good lemon. It smells very true to life. It does not smell like cleaning product. It's not too sweet. It's not too bitter. It's perfect lemon. If you are someone who enjoys lemony scents, definitely this is one to check out. The only other thing that I smell other than lemon is a tinge of jasmine, and that is very, very faint, and I'm not complaining. The scent was inspired by the beaches along the Indian Ocean. I've never been to the Indian Ocean or any of those beaches, so I can't speak to that, but kind of interesting, right? Lemons and beaches, very interesting. I normally don't equate those two together. So I got a 0.14 fluid ounce bottle in the kit. I could redeem the certificate for 1 fluid ounce in Sephora. What I will say for the packaging on this is it's very masculine, in my opinion. It's sleek and simplistic. I don't mind it at all. Matter of fact, I think that just the fact that it is so simplistic, that makes it very original. And should I redeem my certificate for this cologne, I would save myself $80 for the full 1 fluid ounce. Next we have one of the oldest fragrances that we'll talk about today. This is Chloe by Chloe. This is very powdery floral. Powdery florals are not typically my thing, but this is definitely the best powdery floral I've ever tried. Everything from the packaging to the scent really, really screams French. I know you can't tell by this bottle, but the full size comes with a bow and everything. It's very elegant, very French girl. You should definitely check it out. So in this we have peony, rose, lily of the valley, magnolia, and amber. Now this goes on strong. It penetrates the air. However, it dies so quickly on my skin. This lasts maybe 30 minutes before it is just gone. I also would steer anyone who really gets hung up on 90s fragrances. If you like 90s perfumes, try this out. I feel like it's the 90s done right. It's very mature, but it's not heavy. In my hand, this is 0.17 ounces. And I could redeem this for a 1 fluid ounce perfume. And now we are moving on to the only clean fragrance in this set. So from Clean Reserve, we have their Warm Cotton Reserve Blend. So this is a mix of mint, pepper, incense, ginger, musk, and incense. Don't those all just sound delightful together? Just kidding. What on earth? I want to know who's responsible for this atrocity. This smells so bad. Those things just don't belong together. This is supposed to smell like fresh laundered sheets. This smells like wipes that you use to clean out the interior of your car. It's so bad. This dissipates really, really quickly in the air. It doesn't last long, but that's a good thing because it stinks. Again, that's just my humble opinion. It has an alcohol-y chemical scent. This right here is 0.10 fluid ounces. If I used my redemption certificate, I could get their 3.4 fluid ounce bottle, but who would want it? Again, that would be the biggest bottle that I could get out of all 7 fragrances. It normally sells for $98 to the one person that ever bought this. Just kidding, but you know. I'm going to stop ragging on this, but just know it's not good. And friendos, I have already redeemed my certificate. I've had this set for a long time. I did try filming this before and things just, it went to doo-doo. So I had to scrap that whole video and now we're here again. So let's see what I picked out. I redeemed my certificate for Any guesses? Leave your answers in the comments down below. 3, 2, 1. I got the Versace Dillon Turquoise. Again, this is 1.7 fluid ounces. This is really my speed. It reminds me of an old Ralph Lauren rocks that I used to have a long time ago. I don't have anything like that now in my collection, and I really enjoy Versace perfumes. They last a decent time on my skin, and love their packaging. My second runner-up would have been Florence by Toca, but I already have a really, really good gardenia scent in my collection, and this was going to be something new and different for my perfume collection. So here she is. And friendos, I believe that sums everything up for today. Please let me know your thoughts down below. If you have tried any of these, if you own any of these, let me know what you think I got right and what I got wrong. Again, I really do appreciate you all being so active in the comment section. It really does help my channel to grow. Also, giving it a like helps me out a lot, so I'd appreciate if you did so. And of course, most importantly, I hope that you will subscribe. Because if not, we both have to live in the shadows of never knowing what could have been. Alright guys, bye. Have a great day.